Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jasmine, and today I just wanted to make a video talking about all the books that I'm really excited to read this year. So last year in September, I started my reading journey. I grew up just loving books, and I was a really big reader in middle school, and then I kind of fell off in high school, and then I just fell in love with it last year. I have such a long list of books that I want to read this year, but I wanted to make a video just going over the ones that I'm especially excited about and just talking about why I'm excited about them. And then maybe in the comments you guys can leave me books that you recommend as well if you see some that aren't on my list that you really think that I should read. So first, I'm going down the line random, like they're in no particular order. First one is Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. I read Love Hypothesis last year. It was actually the first romance book I've ever read, and I fell in love. I'm obsessed. It's one of my favorite books, 5 stars. And I'm just really excited to read more from Ali Hazelwood. Love on the Brain is on my list. It's actually available at my library right now, so I can go pick it up, and I'm gonna go read that really soon, this month for sure. But I hear like mixed reviews on that one, and I'm not sure if I'm going to love it as much as I loved Love Hypothesis. But something about Love Theoretically just sounds so good. Like, I really think I'm gonna like this one, and I love the cover. That's another thing with Love on the Brain. I don't love the cover as much as Love Hypothesis, but Love Theoretically, I really love the color, the orangey and pink. I'm just really into that combo right now, so very excited about that one. I have a great feeling about it. Happy Place by Emily Henry. I know this is on literally everybody's list for this year because she's such a popular author, but I just finished reading Book Lovers and People We Meet on Vacation. I literally finished that yesterday. It was so good, so good. Book Lovers I loved, and then People We Meet on Vacation, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, and then I immediately was like, oh my god, this is so good. So I'm really excited to read Happy Place. The synopsis sounds amazing, of course, and I love Emily Henry. I'm an Emily Henry stan now, so I'm very excited for that one. Magnolia Parks, it's a favorite. It's like you either love it or you hate it, and I really want to know what side I'm on because I think that I'm really gonna love it. So I'm just excited to read that one, see my opinion on it, and then of course if I end up loving Magnolia Parks, I'm gonna read the rest in the series, which everyone says is so good. I think I'll at least read Daisy Hates, even if I don't love Magnolia Parks, because it seems like people generally really like Daisy Hates either way. So I'm excited to jump into that series and have another series under my belt. The only series that I've been reading so far is the next thing on my list, which is Throne of Glass. I want to finish the Throne of Glass series. Right now I'm on Empire of Storms. I'm really not that far into it because I read like 2 or 3 of these last month, so I'm not that far into it. I'm kind of taking a break reading some other genres and books right now, but I'm really excited to finish that because once I finish Throne of Glass, I want to start ACOTAR, another fan favorite, of course. Like, I need to see what these are all about, and I love Throne of Glass series, so I think that I will really like ACOTAR too. And then who knows, maybe by the end of the year I'll jump into her other series. What's it called? Because that has really good reviews too. So I love Throne of Glass as like an intro to fantasy. I feel like it's done me really well, and just like getting me used to some of the tropes and world building, and yeah, I just think it's a really great beginner series, and it's getting me ready for some other fantasy books that I want to read. Fantasy books like Priory of the Orange Tree, which is on my list. The prequel, or I think it's a prequel, A Day of Fallen Night, is coming out this year. The covers are stunning. I hear lesbian dragon fantasy, like, okay, I'm sold. That's all I need to know. So I'm really excited to get that one. I think that's gonna be one that I need on my shelf. I don't think I'm gonna be able to just get that from the library because I need to tab fantasy books. It helps me keep track of everything. All of my Throne of Glass copies are like so tabbed up because I need it. I need to remember what's going on. and all the different like terms and people's names and everything. So I flip back a lot with my fantasy books. So I'm gonna get a copy of that and I'm very excited. It's stunning. It's gonna look so good on my shelf and I think I'll really like it. Another fantasy that I'm excited to read this year is When Women Were Dragons by Kelly Barnhill. This is about women turning into dragons, and it was like this big, I don't know, catastrophe. It doesn't seem like catastrophe. It seems like that's what you kind of want to figure out. I think the main character is a young girl, and they call it the mass dragoning, like, and women just were turning into dragons. I think it's about female rage and just women turning into monsters. And what do they do with that? I just want to read this book so badly. Like, it just sounds like something I will love. I love dragons and I love women and I love female rage because we have every right. Chlorine is a book coming out, I think in March, and the cover got me. For one, I'm a cover girl. If you have a really good cover, I will look at the synopsis because it's so stunning. It's an art and I love this cover. So this is about a girl in high school who's on the swim team and swimming is just her life. And I think there's a little bit of a sapphic romance, like at least that's what the synopsis is saying. There's a little bit of a sapphic romance, which, okay, sold. And she starts turning into a mermaid. I don't know why, I don't know what's going on, but I'm obsessed with the idea of just like turning into a mermaid because you're so obsessed and passionate about being in the water. So I'm excited to see what the deeper meanings of all these things going on are. And again, the cover is stunning. It's $30 for the hardcover. Is that just normal? Like a $30 hardcover seems like a lot, but I think I have to get it. I just have a really strong feeling about this book and I'm just really excited to see what it's all about. Okay, and then another one you guys probably already know about, the Dreamland Billionaire series by Lauren Asher. I really want to try these. I'm gonna get a Kindle soon and I'm gonna get Kindle Unlimited because there are so many books on Kindle Unlimited that I want to read. The Magnolia Park series is on there. All of Lauren Asher's books are on there, and I have like a whole list that is growing every day of books that just I need to read. So Dreamland Billionaires I'm really wanting to check out. Her other series, the Dirty Air series about the F1 people, like that just sounds interesting, different, fun, so I'm excited to try those. The Addicted to You series by Krista and Becca Ritchie. I need to see what this is all about. Because it's, again, Love Hypothesis was my first romance. I've read I think like 3 or 4 romances now and I've loved every single one, so getting into a romance series just sounds really fun and following the same characters really fun. So I really want to read this whole series and I know I'm going to be obsessed. It's on my list for summer. I don't know, it just feels like something fun to start in the summer, so I'm excited to start that one and I think I'm gonna be addicted and just like read the rest of the series by the end of the year. So that's fun to have a bunch of romances on my list. Getting into some spooky ones. So Alice Feeney Rock Paper Scissors. I actually have this right here from my library. I just checked it out. It's really not long. I'm just really scared to start it. Like it looks so scary, it sounds so scary, so I'm scared to start it, but I'm gonna read that one really soon. That has been on my list. Riley Sager really got me into thrillers last year with The House Across the Lake, so I really want to continue reading his books. I read The House Across the Lake and The Last Time I Lied, and I really enjoyed both of those, so I have Final Girls on my shelf, so I'm waiting to read that one. But I want to collect the rest of his books because I really like his writing, and he has a new one coming out this year, The Only One Left, so I'm excited to read that one too. Okay, also I need to read more sapphic romances. I have Delilah Green on my list and I want to read, if I like that, if I like the writing, I'm going to continue to read her other books because they're all sapphic romances. I think I just need more sapphic romances in my life. Also, all of Taylor Jenkins Reid books I need to read because Evelyn Hugo obviously obsessed. You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty, another like traveling romance. It just black main character, like I need that in my life, so that one sounds amazing. And then last but not least, Bunny. I'm saving this one for I think Halloween, but it depends on if I just like want to bump it up and read it in this year. But I feel like Halloween would be a perfect time to read that one because it sounds spooky and creepy and just like weird. Everyone says they're like weirded out by the end of it. So yeah, I'm really excited to read all of those. I'm gonna be doing videos throughout the year on all the books that I read, so you'll see my opinion on these when I read them. But yeah, tell me in the comments what you guys are looking forward to reading this year, what I need to add to my list, and I will talk to you guys so soon. Bye!